listening to another episode of At the Plate with Danny Foxworth. I am your humble narrator, Danny Foxworth, and on this episode, we're going to talk about the Golden Glove and Silver Slugger awards that were issued out last week from Major League Baseball. But before we get into that, got to talk about the two big names in the free agency market. Number one, Juan Soto, the big cheese. He's going to be commanding a lot of paper this in this free agency market. And right now he's meeting with teams. Teams expected to meet with him are the Yankees, the Mets, the Blue Jays, and the Red Sox. And I also heard that the Phillies are going to put their bid in with him as well. So interesting to see how that's going to end up. I know he's probably going to command upwards of $600 million. Like he's going to break the bank for the team that's going to snatch him up. And the second big name out here in the free agency market is Japanese pitcher Roki Sasaki, who really had his coming out party in the 2023 World Baseball Classic. This man, he's got all the tools. He's got all the makings of a potential number one starter. Got a fastball that tops out at 102. Got a devastating splitter as his secondary pitch and a slider as his third pitch. And his third pitch is graded out to above average to a plus pitch, which is a pretty damn good sign. I've seen scouts compare him to Justin Verlander and a healthy Noah Syndergaard. So that's some high praise coming from these MLB scouts. And now we're going to get into the Gold Glove announcements, which were made last week by Major League Baseball. So we're going to start with the American League. At catcher, Cal Raleigh from the Mariners. He actually was a Platinum Glove Award recipient, which I didn't even realize until fairly recently that they did Platinum Glove. But big shout out to Cal Raleigh doing his thing for the Mariners at the backstop. Then the first baseman was Carlos Santana for the Twins. And congratulations to him for winning his first Gold Glove at age 38. Man, I tell you, this hard work pays off. You know, it's delayed but not denied. So a big shout out to Carlos Santana. Then at second base, we got Andres Jimenez from the Guardians winning his third consecutive Gold Glove. There's a few Guardians on the Gold Glove roster. Then shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. getting a Gold Glove at the shortstop position. Then the hot corner, Alex Bregman from the Houston Astros. He gets his first career Gold Glove. Then out in the outfield, we got Stephen Kwan from the Guardians in left field, getting his third consecutive Gold Glove. Wilyer Abreu from the Red Sox, first rookie to receive a Golden Glove since Fred Lynn did it in 1975. Then center field, got Dalton Varsho from the Blue Jays, getting his first Gold Glove. In the utility Gold Glove guy was Dylan Moore from the Mariners. And the pitcher, Seth Lugo from the Royals, receiving the Gold Glove. So shout out to the AL Gold Glove recipients. And then the National League got Christian Walker from the D-backs getting a Gold Glove at first base. This is his third consecutive Gold Glove. And second base, we got Bryce Turang from the Milwaukee Brewers getting a Gold Glove. And Ezekiel Tovar from the Rockies at shortstop getting a Gold Glove. Matt Chapman getting the second consecutive Gold Glove for the Giants at third base. That's his fifth overall Gold Glove. So that man knows a thing or two about glove work. In the outfield, you got Ian Happ from the Cubs getting his third consecutive Gold Glove out in left field. And in right field, you got Sal Frelick from the Brewers getting a Gold Glove. And in center field, you got Brenton Doyle from the Colorado Rockies. A couple of Rockies in the Gold Glove getting a Gold Glove award. He wins his second consecutive Gold Glove. And utility Gold Glove recipient is Jared Triolo from the Pirates. Pitcher getting his Gold Glove is Chris Sale from the Braves. And Patrick Bailey getting the backstop Gold Glove award for the Giants. Shout out to them. You know, this defensively, that's not an easy feat. So shout out to them for getting the awards. Then for the Silver Slugger Award in the American League, we have Vladimir Guerrero Jr. getting the award at first base. Jose Altuve winning the award at second base. Bobby Witt Jr. getting the Gold Glove at shortstop. Let me tell you something. I don't think people really understand how great of a season Bobby Witt Jr. is having to win the batting title, get 200 hits, 30 home runs and 30 stolen bases for the second consecutive year. And then on top of that, you get a Gold Glove and a Silver Slugger all in the same season. Brother, that is, if Aaron Judge wasn't in the way, he would be the clear front runner for the AL MVP. So big shout out to Bobby Witt Jr. Then Jose Ramirez wins the Gold Glove wins the Silver Slugger award, for the third base. Then in the outfield, got Aaron Judge, Anthony Santander, and Juan Soto being the Silver Slugger recipients for the outfielders. Then at catcher, you got Salvador Perez for the Royals. And DH, you got Brent Rooker. And then utility, the Texas Rangers own Josh Smith, the only Ranger to get the Silver Slugger award this year. And I didn't know they did team Silver Slugger awards. So the AL Silver Slugger award winner as a team are the New York Yankees. And then for the National League, Bryce Harper wins the Silver Slugger award at first base for the Phillies. Then Ketel Marte, second base for the D-backs. Francisco Lindor having an MVP type season at shortstop. He wins the Silver Slugger award. Then Manny Machado gets the Silver Slugger award at third base. And Teoscar Hernandez, Jackson Merrill, and his teammate Jurickson Profar, all the Silver Slugger award recipients for the outfielders. Then William Contreras wins the award for the catcher. Shohei Ohtani wins the Silver Slugger for DH. And Mookie Betts wins the Silver Slugger award for the utility guy. And as you could probably guess, the Silver Slugger award for the team goes to the LA Dodgers. Again, kudos to the LA Dodgers, World Series champs. Now, I would be remiss if I also didn't give a shout out to the recent AL and NL Rookie of the Year award winners, who are Paul Skenes for the Pittsburgh Pirates and Luis Gil for the New York Yankees, respectively. Paul Skenes, this man was on fire from since he got called up. 11-3 record, 1.96 ERA, 170 strikeouts, a .95 whip. This man was in control for the entire season, and he's really a joy to watch. And I was really hoping that whenever I went up to Pittsburgh that I would get a chance to see him start, but he didn't get to start that day. So hopefully I'll see him again next time I go out to Pittsburgh. Then for Luis Gil, winning the Rookie of the Year award in the American League for the Yankees, he had 29 starts, posted a 15-7 record, gave up 77 walks while striking out 171. Man, I'm telling you, these dudes are flat out dealing. So again, big shout out to them. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention Wade Boggs, who gets the MVP award for this episode, because if you didn't know, he was battling prostate cancer back in September, and he just recently made a tweet on Wednesday of last week. Let me pull it up. It says, "Praise God, quote unquote, praise God. Had my last treatment this morning. Now it's in the hands of God. Can't thank my family, friends, and my fans for your continued support throughout this difficult time. Also my wonderful team at Tampa General Hospital Cancer Institute." So this man has got cancer in the headlock, and he's not letting go. So big shout out to Wade Boggs for fighting and beating cancer. Big shout out to him. And last but not least, this is an interesting fun fact. Did you know that Nolan Ryan has 7 career no-hitters and 0 Cy Young awards? And conversely, Roger Clemens has 7 Cy Young awards and 0 no-hitters. Funny how life works. And that's going to do it for this episode of At the Plate with Danny Foxworth. Make sure you like, download, and subscribe to At the Plate. Make sure you tell a friend about the podcast. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can find me at Danny Foxworth 843. There you can find all the episodes for the videos for all the episodes of this podcast, as well as my other podcast, Since We Last Spoke with Danny Foxworth, Growing Up Low Country with Liz and Danny, and my Candle podcast, which is entitled A Wicked Good Time with Danny Foxworth. And again, thank you all for listening. This has been another episode of another episode of At the Plate with Danny Foxworth. And until next time, y'all be good. 3 strikes.